Hello and welcome to this video about how to take something that is handwritten and turn it into a PDF or how to post this on Classroom. So let's say you have a worksheet you need to do, or you're doing some work on a sheet of scratch paper and you want to put this on Classroom. Now so you do your work, so you put your name on something, you take care of the problems, you answer the question. My favorite flavor of ice cream is still Moose Tracks. All right, and now you want to get this on Google Classroom. Now, you could take a picture of it. However, if we have, let's say, several sheets of work, so let's say you have a backside to something like that, so I don't know, you had to do some drawing or something like that, and you have multiple sheets, that means you have to take multiple pictures, and that can be annoying for both you and for us when we have to grade it. So one thing that would be, or a useful tip I want to show you is how to take this and turn it into a PDF. So you'll use your iPad. You want to use the Note app on there. When you do that, it actually has this built-in scanner, which is super cool. So you can go to this camera button down there on the bottom, you press it, and there's an option to scan documents. When you do that, it turns your camera into a scanner. Now, when you hold it over the document, you'll see it turn yellow there. I know it's not focused, but you can kind of see how it's turning yellow. That's allowing me to scan it. So there we go. I scan it, and if it didn't, do a good job of scanning it, I could move this to where I want it to be. So I'm going to put it right there. It did a pretty good job. So at the bottom, I'm going to click Keep Scan. Now, again, if I have multiple sheets of work, or I have something on the back side or something like that, I repeat this process. Take a look at my scan. It looks pretty good. I keep it. And then at the very bottom, it says Save. So when you're done, press the Save button, and you'll find it in your notes. Here, you can then title it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to title this just sort of Scan Test. So that way, for the sake of this presentation. All right, now at this point, I have a couple of options. If you press that button right there, you have some options up here. You could click the Classroom button. Now, when I've tried this, I've had a few issues with that, and sometimes it crashes on me. I think the best thing you can do is go to Drive. Press that button, and it'll pull up this neat menu of sort of like, if you have multiple people signed into your tablet, you make sure you pick the right one. You can then go down to the bottom here, select your drive, and you can put it into whatever folder you need. So here, I'll just put it into 6th grade math, and I can save it there. Hit upload. If you don't hit upload, it won't do anything. So you can see it's now uploaded, and there it is. Now, let's say I need to go to Classroom. So that part was the PDF part. I go to the assignment I need to do this on. I go up here to add an attachment, and then I can go to my drive. Now, if you want to, again, you could take a picture of it, but that, if you have multiple pages, won't be as useful. Go find, so what is it? Scan test. Add it. Perfect. I can pull it up, and there it is. There's that PDF of my handwritten work, and now it's on Google Classroom. And for the teacher, I can take a look at this all at once instead of having to look at 2 or 3 pictures, letting them load. So it's easier for me. It's easier for you, I think. You have a record of it somewhere, so it's if you ever need to, use it again, you can find it. And for those of you who are going to Jesuit next year or want to go to Jesuit, they make you do PDFs. They don't accept pictures for their online work. So when it's all said and done, you hit Turn In. There you go. And we're done. And so that is how you take handwritten work and you can turn it into a PDF and then upload it to Google Classroom.